my people, to another episode of SandCity Sports. Let's get it going. All right. Yes. Getting our socials. Oh. We having a little, okay. All right, good. Yep. Okay. Our socials are good. All right. Let's get it right. All right. Twitter and the YouTube are good. Let's finish with Twitch. Reset. All right, so I gotta log back in. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, what's going on with Twitch? My apologies, folks, as we work these technical difficulties out to begin the journey together. I gotta look it up. I gotta look up one. It's gonna drive me crazy if that one issue that you don't correct. All right, good. I got it. We're gonna get. Yep. This is wild. This is this is some this is Murphy's Law right here. I had to delete the cookies, and now this is the revenge. The revenge of the cookies that were deleted to get a little bit better functionality. All of my gotta log back into everything. Everybody wants a code. Goodbye. I got to get a call to get the code to see that I have, oh my goodness, hundreds upon hundreds of emails that have not been answered to get another code. This is wild. 3 to log in. 1. The people. Oh, all right. Let's get the dashboard. And we good. All right. Almost 5 minutes, huh? What's wrong with this guy? Hey, welcome to SandCity Sports. As they say, we to the business now, people. Took 5 minutes to make sure, okay, but you know what I mean? The separation is in the preparation. And clearly your boy is not prepared. All right, because it took me 5 minutes before everything, but I done had that experience before. Our socials are good. Okay, we not TikTok is in the future. You need we already got one person. I appreciate you. Who? No. TikTok, what are you doing to me? You see how TikTok came through with an interruption right there. I don't mind it. But you need 1,000 followers. I don't got 1,000 followers, so I'm not live. But we live on the Facebook and the IG, Twitter. I got booted out and back in. YouTube, okay, is good, and Twitch. I had to. All right, so how's everybody out there doing? I apologize. My apologize from me to you. My apologies from me to you. You know what I mean? I had to. You know what I mean? I had to delete all the cookies. The cookies had to go. All right. In the real life, we saved them cookies. All right. We're gonna talk a little bit about being a dog dad and having a dad bod. We're gonna talk a little bit about that as the show goes on. Athletic ran a nice piece on that. Um, but that aside, you know what I mean. We good. Let me see the fantasy. Everything is the fantasy chat is going well. People are talking. It's a Saturday night, so some people are up, others are are resting. Obviously, the Cape Cod kid, your boy, artist formerly known as Andre King. I am up, and we're starting a little bit late. I always say that. I always say we start, but this episode, um, 2 and 3 and 4. Wanted to lift off a little bit earlier. We're late 12s and early ones on the East Coast. But again, it's a Saturday night, so I figure if you people that went out to step out and shake a leg, okay, they're gonna get home safe, and we'll be right there. The Sand City Sports will be right there for the late night check-in. Those that are early to bed, early to rise, who knows? They might be getting up for that Folgers cup, that fresh cup of Folgers. The best part of waking up is the Folgers in your cup. When all is said and done, that they might be rising, and your boy the Cape Cod kid might be uh, calling it. And I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think we're going to be up that late. I don't think we're going to see the sun come up, but a little bit later on the check-in, on the episode. And hey, it is what it is. It's a beautiful thing. We doing this. Sand City Sports. You know what time. And a lot. A lot. College basketball, classic game, Duke UNC. We need to discuss this. Um, I can feel the rage, the animus, the fury. Um, Wherever in the world Michael Jordan is, I was just feeling it. Because the game wasn't close. You saw what I saw. Duke just outclassed them from the jump. The final score, they might have won by, I don't think they even won by 20. I had to move over to my New York Knicks, who took a L at home under the bright lights. Very disappointing. Don't care that the Lakers are playing good basketball. I don't care that JJ Redick is out there looking like a dude with the mustache. All right, and that might be, you might need a mustache. I saw JJ, and I heard, one of one of my buddies, that does the social media says it's not a mustache. It's a landing strip for success. Is that what I heard? They said it's not. Now, obviously, I'm doing. I got my beard game. Is what I'm doing. And I had to think about it. I'm coming up on like 6 years on my beard journey. I'm upset with myself. My beard. Did I say beard journey? Yeared. It's called a yeared journey. And it's mid March, like March 16th, 17th, 18th, in there is when my year journey began. And it's been about 6 years. Now, again, you see different beards, grow a different way. So another person grew their beard out for 6 years, would be wherever, or out here. My journey is my journey. But that's something I take quite seriously. I'm a proud member of the beard brand community. Uh, it's changed. So it was Beard Brand, and now it's like the Beard Brand Alliance. So they switched it up. But I love those videos and that community. Shout out to your boy Mahesh, who we might have to get on, having issues, in terms of my Wi-Fi connection last couple days, and I had to go back and log the smart TV in. So now I'm back, connected. Believe the Suns game is still going on. I was trying to catch the Suns game. Let me check the N.B.A. Has the Suns game? Yep, Suns game went final over Portland. That's why I couldn't log in, because the game was over. And the Suns catch a very bad loss to the Portland Trailblazers, who are going nowhere fast, who don't deserve to be in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, or the Ace Bailey sweepstakes, or the Dylan Harper sweepstakes. Okay? They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? And the Suns are trying to win, so it's disappointing. That's a disappointing loss. See, hold on. Let me get my shot right. Disappointing loss for the Phoenix Suns tonight. I was trying to get up. So we're going to talk Carolina. We're going to talk New York Knicks. We're going to talk NBA. We're going to talk All-Star Game, snubs and selections. I got quite a bit to say about that. A couple different articles. We might. It's just a weekend. Even though tomorrow I got to get up. Got another work day. Not a work day, but have to be up for, on Sunday to got to be the service in the morning, and then, a couple community events. ESPN is on at 1:00 reporting on what the heck is going on in the chat. The chat is talking about a whole bunch of things. I gotta give them a quick shout out. I gotta give the Fantasy League a quick shout out. Let them know. No. See, then I go over, and we're gonna guys. Let me know if this is right. You had to wait 5 minutes, and then now we haven't gotten to any sports topics. We're doing a slice of life for the first 10, 12 minutes of the episode. If that is suitable, if that's not suitable, I'm receptive. Now I got to figure out, because I'm on. This is wild, because I'm live. So now, in order to do things, I have to kind of go around about to check in and to communicate. This is interesting. I'm learning. This is on the technical side. I want to talk to the people. I want to talk to the people, but I'm not able to, because I don't have the apps open. Like there's just technical difficulties all around. There's just technical. We're gonna make it do. But apparently there's breaking news on ESPN. Actually, I could just go over here and check. And I'm disappointed in myself, frankly, because this show is not. Hold up. This is I don't know if this is even real. ESPN is. Hold on. This is breaking news. What's going on here? Hold on. I gotta get further confirmation. ESPN is reporting we got. Matter of fact, I'm glad we coming at you live now, because SandCity Sports has to be right into the mix. I'm talking about. I can't even. Thankfully, I'm checking. Hold on. Okay, Rosillo says, "Am I insane?" We got emergency live streams going on. SandCity Sports is already with you for the. It ain't no emergency live stream. SandCity Sports is live in effect as we hold on. I got Luka. I can't. I have to. I need. Okay, this apparently everybody's going crazy. Everybody, this is real. ESPN coming. What? Folks, your boy is here. I don't even know. I feel, but we have to. So the nighttime is the right time. I done been with you for 15 minutes just getting, you know what I mean? And it turns out fortuitously, serendipitously, we right where we need to be right now. Are you kidding me? I was gonna come in here angry about my Knicks not getting a dub against the Lakers. Luka Doncic is coming to LA for Anthony Davis. Utah, who knows what they're doing and what business? And now we right in the mix. The Cape Cod Kid. I got to give you my take. Rome was not built in a day, okay? But at the same time, you know, to say that if I'm the Dallas Mavericks, you went to the NBA Finals last year, and hold on, that's June. We're in January, so a half a year later, you're going to blow it up. If I'm the Dallas Mavericks. And you want to talk about real trades happen in silence? Nobody has heard a peep about this. Is Luka Doncic that mad he didn't make the All-Star team? What is going on here, people? Face value, then. Now, because this is real, I go, you know what I mean? ESPN is not N.B.A. Centel, right? That's the fake account, N.B.A. Centel. Hold on. I gotta see if I can. Because you know, people might want to jump onto this. I got to see if my people in the league want to jump on a check in with me right now. This is wild. See, I'm not even talking. You know, I'm trying to see if I can get. I just got to let them know. I just got to let them know. You know. Got to say, SandCity's live. To comment, got to let them know. See if anybody wants to jump on. And I'm trying to talk to them. We got 18 minutes of rambling. Please, anybody that's up, holla at me. Let me know what you think. I was feeling a little bit some kind of a way to you know what I mean? Because we had technical difficulties when it turns out I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Now, dive into this hook, line, and sinker. Okay. First thing for me that comes to my mind is we told you that social media and all of what you see, you know what I mean? It's just all highlights. It's the best of the best, and it's not reflective of what's going on in terms of the day-to-day life. This makes the Lakers won this trade. The Lakers won. They got the best player. Now, how Luka and LeBron coexist, they're about the same size. They're both ball dominant. They both have egos larger than the Golden State. You understand? So, on paper, in theory, the Lakers got the better player and are the better team now. But the logistics of this are wild, meaning that the Mavericks, you know, team-wise, it functions better for them. There's no two ways about that. All right, now I'm kind of getting, right, we've been 20 minutes into this episode. I done technical difficulty. Now we're just going to get to the business on this, okay? So Kyrie Irving having the ball, Anthony Davis in the paint. Dallas Mavericks have a number of other pieces, Lively, um, PJ Washington, okay? Energy players, right? The Mavericks, who previously, even though they were guard dominant and dependent with Luka and Kyrie, it was the energy players around them and Jason Kidd scheming, which allowed them to break through to the NBA Finals again a half a year ago. This team went to the finals less than a year ago, and they're deciding to blow it up. Does this have to do with the fact that Mark Cuban is no longer the principal owner of the Mavericks? Team was sold to a group, a family, whose bread and butter is in what field? Gambling, gaming. That's right. People who make their bread and butter in the gambling space. I got to get this for you on the screen. And we can share the screen. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me just pull this up. Who the heck are the Dallas Cowboys? Okay, let's get them for you. Because it's not Mark Cuban. The Adelson and DeMont families who are connected to the Las Vegas Sandcorp casino and hotel industry. All right? So can we don't have great pictures, but believe me when I say it. Right? So the Dallas Mavericks are owned by Las Vegas, essentially. Casino, gambling, billionaires. Looking at it from that perspective, then this deal makes sense. But I don't see Mark Cuban ever doing this at all. Now, you know what I mean? Now, people, let me just let me just let them know, okay? Let me just let them know. I got brothers checking in from the West Coast. Just let him know. He's telling, wow. Saying the Lakers got played, No, I'm not seeing the Lakers getting played. I'm seeing the Mavericks taking the gamble and the risk. The Lakers won this trade to me. There's no two ways about it. Okay? Now, because let's and please, okay, let's break it down for the DJ Crown. Okay? So you got Kyrie, you got AD, you got your energy players. Does that make you better than Kyrie, Luka, and energy players? To me, absolutely not. Because Luka Doncic is more durable than Anthony Davis. Okay? Their body types are similar as far as I'm concerned. Neither one of them is in peak physical shape. Neither Luka nor AD. In Luka's case, it's clear. Luka plays heavy. Okay? He is a burly guy. He could stand to lose a few pounds and have greater, right? But he plays slow. A, and B, Luka is a master at using his size. Something LeBron James did not do until later in his career. Like I'm going to say 15 to 20. We start to see LeBron, and hey, maybe it's year 10, but certainly early on in LeBron's career, when he was where Luka is now, he did not use his, again, right? So neither Luka or AD is a physical specimen. But we know who is a physical specimen, one Mr. LeBron James. And as I just said, it took him a few blue moons before he began using that to score in easier ways. When LeBron James was in Cleveland in the first go-round, playing against those Celtics teams, breaking it through against that Detroit Pistons team in 2007 when they had no business being in the finals, another championship stolen from the Pistons. And then what happened in 2008 when they finally got their act together, the Celtics were there to get them up out of there and then ended their dynasty, their pseudo dynasty, right? And Joe Dumars went from the toast of the town in terms of general managers to, bottom of the barrel. The whole Darko Milicic fiasco and debacle, right? Detroit they won it in 2004. They should have won it in 2005. Shout out to the Spurs. 2006, D Wade and Shaq took him out. 2007, the young LeBron took him out. And then 2008, the window closed because the Celtics were there. What does this have to do with Luka Doncic? That's when LeBron, even though, but they got smacked by the Spurs in 2007. It wasn't really competitive. But LeBron could have been using his physical dominance to find different ways to score and to be more efficient. We could even play this forward with LeBron. Did we ever get a chance to see the LeBron-Kobe finals that we should have seen? No. Because what happened in 2000? What happened in 2009 when KG was hurt and LeBron was supposed to break through to the finals to match up against Kobe Bryant? The Orlando Magic of all teams took them out. Then LeBron wants to cry and complain. LeBron wants to cry and complain about, you know what I mean? I need more help and yada, yada, yada. And then what happened in 2010? First year in Miami? No. They broke through the first year in Miami. Okay? We was deprived of LeBron Kobe in 9 when Kobe won it. And then 10, we were deprived again. That's before he went to Miami when they were up. And he had the debacle in Game 5 in Cleveland. And they brought in Shaq and they brought in everything, but in the kitchen sink. And the Celtics beat him again. Okay, but Cleveland had the home court advantage and should have, in many people's opinion, won that Game 5. Again, let's bring it back to this blockbuster trade. Luka Doncic, nowhere near the athlete or physical specimen LeBron is. He scores much more efficiently than LeBron did early in his career. And then because LeBron's become a better scorer as he's gone on. I feel Ray Allen impacted LeBron in terms of his shooting. That's my view. Okay, you can, whatever. If it upsets anybody, I feel, LeBron's shooting, particularly his three-point shooting, improved, increased, became more part of his game in the post-Miami Heat years, playing with Ray Allen. You take that for whatever you want. Okay, but we're still talking about LeBron scoring from the outside in. Now, he goes down to the block. He uses his body. You saw what he did on the baseline to Josh Hart tonight against my New York Knicks to get buckets. How is this relating to this blockbuster late at night where SandCity Sports lucks out? I'm right with you. We right in the mix of all of this right now. Twitter is going bananas. Everything is going bananas, as it should. Absolutely wild. Okay? This is the trade of, dare I say, the century. King Josiah is on, you know what I mean? Hold on. Because we can share the screen now, people. Now, I mean, SandCity, we stepping it up right now. We're going to share the screen right now, people. Because we doing, come on now. Come on now. We know how to do this now. We know how to do this now. Hold on. Which? Because hold on. No. We're not going to that Twitter. We're going to this Twitter. Share the screen. Share the screen, people. You understand? My man, you see what my man King Josiah giving him right now? You got to play defense to play, you know what I mean? Luka ain't hearing none of that. Ain't hearing none of that, people. Ain't playing no defense. I ain't switching my game up. And King Josiah, don't miss. Go ahead and check out Gil's Arena. We don't play a hate on SandCity. We congratulate. You heard me? Check out King Gil's Arena, King Josiah. Okay, somebody that I gotta put respect on his name in terms of how he done built himself up. Homegrown. You heard me? But no, Luka ain't switching nothing up. But this is intriguing, folks. This is the trade of the century. It's trade of the century. We a quarter of the way through the 21st century. It's a trade of the century. It's crazy. This is, and the fact that, you know what I mean, how things worked out. I didn't, you know what I mean. I'm just through. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. SandCity, we doing the passion project, and you know what I mean. But we right in the mix of something that's just groundbreaking. It's a beautiful thing. But let's get back to this. In terms, because we with the Lakers now, okay? With the Lakers now. Again, the Lakers won this deal. They won it just outright, and we're going to continue to get into. But what I'm saying now is, you know, as much as we don't know, because there's only one basketball, right? But theoretically, let's take a look at this, right? Because Dr. J and George McGinnis did play on the same team, right? They should have won that 76 championship against the Blazers, but Bill Walton and Dr. Jack Ramsey took it away from them. We've seen, okay, but I'm trying to find, right? Because this is, you know, LeBron playing with Luka. It's not Shaq and Kobe because they play different positions. I'm trying to find where you had two, you know, it's almost like a David Robinson and a Tim Duncan, but it's not because David Robinson wasn't prime David Robinson. But, right, that seems a little bit more comparable because LeBron is playing better now than David Robinson was later on in his career when that, you know, combination of two post players that are just dominant. So that's my comp that I'm giving you. That it could be. But again, David Robinson and Tim Duncan were both known and are both known for their unselfishness and team first approach. And they had, you know, an all-time great coach in Pop to be with them. Right? So I'm trying to think, when have we had guards? A team that just had two Hall of Fame all-time great guards. Is Luka all-time great? He's on that trajectory. He is. He made the NBA Finals. His numbers are crazy. He is a unicorn. Okay? Now, Steph is not a point guard. He's not a shooting guard. He's a vanguard. Shout out to Jalen Rose. That's not me. That's Jalen Rose. Again, you know what I mean? I'm citing my sources. I'm not playing that. Not a point guard. He's not a shooting guard. He's a vanguard. He changed the game. No doubt about it. But don't feel just because Luka's not. I mean, Luka can hit those threes, but Steph started that. He mastered it. The threes from the half court to half. That's his thing that he brought, and he has. And we saw what happened in the Olympics. You saw what happened in the Olympics. Okay, when you shoot 500 shots a day, and when you're technically, you know what I mean, you can do those type of things. We saw that. But guys, the efficiency that Luka has as a scorer, and how he is able to dominate a game offensively while being not a dominant, like Luka Doncic. Let's keep it up. Hold on, folks. We need. I'm going on this point, but we SandCity Sports. You know what I mean. We need visuals on this here, man. We need visuals. We gotta. How can I? This is what I need. Let's take a look, folks. All right, we got to share the screen so I can elaborate in terms of what I'm trying to say. Yep, you heard right. Share it. Is that what Luka looks like today? Is that how your man looks today? Okay? Because that Luka, that frame, right? Will take off from the dot and yam on you, even though Luka's never been a dunker. But you understand what I'm saying. Okay? And he's not that, Luka's what, he's early, mid-20s? My point that I'm trying to hammer home is for someone who is, not physically, he's husky. He carries more weight. Is Luka overweight? Can I say that? Maybe that's a bridge. Maybe that's how I said it. It's not, but he's a husky guy. He's not particularly quick. He's not particularly fast. He's not explosive. He doesn't have, you know what I mean? I've just broken it down. He is the anti-Anthony Edwards as a basketball player, and yet can produce offense at a higher efficiency than Anthony Edwards and almost anybody in the N.B.A. How do those two things live together? I have no idea. How can you play a sport that is dependent in so many facets on athleticism and not be an elite athlete? Well, as far as Luka Doncic is concerned, he is elite fundamentally wise, coordination wise, and in every other indicator. Right? So a LeBron who, and both of these guys are skilled passers, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Again, the Lakers won this trade. They won the trade. They got the best player. Luka's younger than AD. They won the trade. And we're going to get to Dallas because I'm not done in a, mark this, you know what I mean? This, leadership matters. Okay? And, billions and billions of dollars and all the rest of this stuff. This would have never happened under Mark Cuban. On the Dallas side, and we're going to come back to this, my view of this, Luka Doncic, for as talented he is as he is, the ego, right? The ego, and he has crazy ego. LeBron has crazy ego. If you're that talented, you can have crazy ego. But what this is showing me and telling me, because Rick Carlisle was, is, and will be a good coach, a very good coach, and there's no reason that Luka Doncic could not have worked with Rick Carlisle, should not have worked with Rick Carlisle. Had a lot to do, Luka, with Rick Carlisle moving on to Indiana, taking his game on the road. Indiana is now in the mix. Don't care what the regular season says. Rick Carlisle, elite. I said it, elite. Coach. They're going to be dangerous in the playoffs. Luka could not see eye to eye with him. He was gone. Jason Kidd comes in. Jason Kidd is ready, and Jason Kidd, frankly, much better in Dallas. And that's not beyond dispute because he took him to the doggone NBA Finals. And the year before that, he got the Phoenix Suns, who had the best record in the NBA, up out of there. So Jason Kidd's coaching now, after he did an apprenticeship, right? He got his head coaching jobs too early. He did his apprenticeship. He trusted the process. He waited his turn. Then the next time he come around, top flight. Coach. And just a new and a different voice to kind of connect with Luka and it just worked. And I know it worked because Jason Kidd somehow, some way got the best out of Kyrie Irving for a complete season to help get them to the finals, something that nobody has ever done. And that's another point that we're going to have to bring up in this. The respect that I have for Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks organization for somehow getting, because Kyrie Irving is an egomaniac. Luka Doncic is an egomaniac. Neither one of them play good defense. Recipe for disaster. They made the finals last year, folks. How is that possible? Jason Kidd's just got to get so much credit. No organization, the Cavs, the Celtics, the Nets has been in Kyrie Irving essentially got everything he wanted in Brooklyn, and it was not enough. And he had a lot to do with the destruction of that possible championship team with Harden, with Durant in the Mecca. Okay, and it started from day one talking about Kenny Atkinson. We don't need a coach. Okay, so that's who Kyrie Irving has been the majority of his career, except last year. Never mind all the coaches, Mike Brown, Byron Scott, on and on and on, that he got canned from Cleveland before LeBron got there. And Jason Kidd was able to get through to him. Okay? And you're going to blow all of that up essentially a half of a year after you made the NBA Finals. On the Dallas Mavericks side, my view, these gamblers that came in and took over the franchise, okay? Again, Mark Cuban drafted Luka. Mark Cuban, and shout out to Bill Simmons, I was a Marvin Bagley guy. How'd that look for me? I didn't believe in Luka. Not that I like Bagley. Bagley didn't turn out. I wasn't huge on Ayton. Didn't was concerned about Trey and his size. I was wrong on Trey. Jaren Jackson, coming from Izzo, he's translated. We're gonna talk about the All-Star game a bit. In the fantasy, talking about imagine the Lakers trading LeBron. They can't trade. LeBron obviously has no trade clause. So that's not, he's LeBron, so he's not gonna allow for that. But this is wild to me. I feel like it's a mistake for Dallas. Mistake. Huge mistake for the Dallas Mavericks. I don't care what was happening behind the scenes. I don't care who don't like who is not on speaking terms with who. We discussed what's going on in Cleveland. Nobody remembers that Darius Garland said he couldn't play with Donovan Mitchell at the end of last season. We don't talk about that. Okay? Because the Cavs have put themselves in the championship conversation under the capable leadership of Kenny Atkinson. We don't talk about that. One thing changed. Kenny Atkinson came to town. We don't hear any of that. So in terms of Dallas, whatever has been going on, bubbling under the surface in terms of guys don't like each other and can't stand each other and won't look at each other and won't talk to each other and all the rest of these things that happen every day in very successful companies. You still don't make this trade. They went to the finals last year. Jason Kidd had this thing rolling. Luka, we're going, and before we even talk about what's going on in the court. So those things, I'm going to come back to them. I'm coming back to them. Let's go back to the Lakers. All right. Have two alphas of this magnitude, hold on. Let me even, I'm concerned about JJ Redick. I'm concerned now. And concerned is a strong word, given the fact that, listen, JJ has been doing his thing. For the Lakers to be the 5 seed in the West after the ups and downs, right? They're essentially the 4 seed in the West. They're 9 games over 500. So JJ has been doing it, doggone it. He's been doing it. Excuse me. And I say that based on the fact that the Mavericks and the Suns, hold on. Suns are 4 games back. Yeah, Suns and Mavericks are 4 games back, which is big in the Western Conference. Point of fact is, I looked at JJ not ready. Too much bluster and that Duke effect, of just going back and forth and smartest guy in the room and all the rest of that stuff. I'm was not, and then when things started to get rocky, I said, hey, there it goes. But he's kind of shown that he can, to be, in that position in the West. I reiterate that a number of times. I'm not making the best possible argument, but the point, JJ's showing me something as a coach. All that being said, I told you about Jason Kidd connecting with Luka, connecting with Kyrie, and what it took for him to get to the point of being able to do that. Jason Kidd did not connect with Giannis. Right? In fact, when he had to go and Coach Bud came in, Giannis noted, listen, things are different. Coach Bud is given the correction, but it's coming from a positive place. Meaning Jason Kidd having the opportunity too soon, being under the pressure, was not able to find the best part of himself, which is an encourager, a collaborator, right? Somebody who is all-time in assists, brings people together, does not alienate them. But in those early coaching stints, he alienated people, most notably Giannis Antetokounmpos, to a certain extent. Now, I'm not saying they were at, but he goes, he takes the apprenticeship with the Lakers. They win the championship in the bubble. He stays on their bench. He waits. He gets this opportunity with the Mavericks. And now he just understands, and he's able to get through to players, particularly star players, as a Doc Rivers does. The Bucks playing much better. Dangerous is too much because I think that, but the Bucks, if they're on the same page, my Knicks just gave one away to the Lakers tonight. If their Bucks are playing together and locked into team and not worrying about tomorrow, yes, they could take the Knicks out. Celtics, I don't know. Even though the Celtics, we won't talk about the Celtics. Celtics are missing Jeff Van Gundy. Celtics are missing Charles Lee. I said it. I'm going to say it again and again and again. The Celtics culture has suffered not having these basketball, Jeff Van Gundy, I have a tremendous respect. Charles Lee, up-and-coming coach. But who were they replaced with? That plays a role, in my view, in the Celtics taking some steps back. But back to the Lakers and this, circumstance. I'm crediting JJ with showing me something early, but he is a first-year coach. He's a first-year coach. Once again, San Antonio, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, those early championship years, 99, when the Knicks broke through, made the championship. Yes, both of them, but they had Popovich. Tim Duncan has shown, was selfless his entire career, big fundamentals. David Robinson, selfless his entire career. And then you have an all-time coach guiding them. Jason Kidd has been coaching for like 4 months. Excuse me. JJ Redick has been coaching, for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Now he has LeBron James and Luka Doncic. He's a confident guy. He's a Duke guy. He's just, it's too much. I'm sorry. A hot young coach, no coaching experience, is now going to lead and guide. Now they got Scott Brooks on the bench. The coach, their coaching staff. Shout out to Pelinka. He's put people around him to help and support him, but still, this is the antithesis of that team, the 99 Spurs, which I keep referencing. Because, again, you have 2 players that essentially do the same things. But unlike San Antonio, both of these guys our pro player empowerment my way. Right? It takes a right. Luka ran Carlisle up out of there. Let me come back to that. He didn't run Rick Carlisle out of there because Mark Cuban said Rick Carlisle is our coach. Rick Carlisle decided to step aside and allow for the transition. Let's come back to that and get that right. But it shouldn't have even been a situation where he felt some kind of a way, in my view. The Lakers are better now. And I'm when I would but Luka shows up to work more than Anthony Davis. He miss or they miss about the same, but in terms of durability, I'm more. And the other thing is Luka. How many times has Anthony Davis got injured in the playoffs? Luka don't get injured in no playoffs. Luka when playoff time, and that's another thing where the Lakers are just clearly better. Okay, now LeBron having a legit closer. Luka Doncic will close you, get you. You know what I mean? And he's been doing that since he came into the league. You saw how Luka Doncic, in the bubble with the Clippers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, this guy, Luka gave him all the business. All of them got smoke. Young Luka, 2020, all of them got something to take home. And he's been handling his business in the playoffs. He's from day one. The Suns, that team that was supposed to get back to the finals, Luke, no, you're not. Talking all kind of trash. Chris Paul, you can get all the smoke. I'm coming in here. I'm taking your behind out. Luka, see now this is where we get this. This is wild. It's wild to me because LeBron has never, you know what I mean? He's never had a guy. Yeah, you can say Kyrie, you can say the shot, but Kyrie today he's here, tomorrow he's not. Luka, when it comes down to like the business, he is. You can tell that he's under Jordan Brand. He has that in him. The eye of the tiger. There's no two ways about it. So if from that, so league, Western Conference, you are hoping that there is some kind of these egos can't connect, and that was a factor in Dallas. We know that it shouldn't have led to this, frankly, under any circumstances. But let's come back to this, why the Lakers now have to be in the championship. Yes, I said it. I said championship. And let me tell you why. Oklahoma City has been doing and it's not about Oklahoma City being young, because they took their lumps last year and they're coming back hungrier than ever, and they're better than they were last year. And they have iHeart and they have Caruso, and Chet Holmgren hasn't even played. And they're still the best team in the West. But here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. All that being said, now we talk about Luka Doncic. Is he the most clutch player? And who is more clutch in the N.B.A. in terms of when you have to get a bucket, getting the bucket, than Luka Doncic? Who would, maybe Kevin Durant, like who's just, you're going to get that bucket. He has that Larry Legend in him. He does. So now, this Lakers team, yes, they're not as athletic as Oklahoma City and all those things. I get it. Yes. Okay, conceded. They have worker bees. You got Reeves, and they still have some time to get some more worker bees to bring in as, guys, Christie, right? They beat my Knicks. I'm not happy about it. They have other guys to do things. And the other thing that we haven't even discussed and is a part of this wildness, folks, and we got it. Aren't LeBron and AD supposed to be boys? Clutch sports. That's something else we got to discuss. Okay? Your friends, that friend, this reminds me of when Lamar got shipped out. Yeah. When Lamar Odom and the Chris Paul, you know what I mean? In the Chris Paul situation, and it didn't go through, and Lamar was so hurt and his career never recovered. Do we remember this? Lamar, forced, he just wouldn't because the Lakers put him in a trade and he was in his feelings and he should have just gotten over it and went back to stay with the Lakers because his career essentially ended and he went to Dallas and was, you know what I mean? It just ended his career because he couldn't get over the fact that, that he was tradable. Even though, you're tradable. You're not all time, you're tradable. Now, Anthony Davis, I'm still not done with the Lakers, but he don't show up to work. Anthony Davis is Joel Embiid's older brother when it comes to durability and consistent and reliability. He's not going to be healthy. So that's why Dallas, I have no idea what you're doing. And the fact that AD, he shouldn't have made the All-Star game. He shouldn't have. And he shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No. The Lakers don't deserve 2 All-Stars. Being the 5 seed, you don't deserve 2 All-Stars. If Jamal Murray's not making it, then Anthony Davis shouldn't have made the All-Star game. Period. It's ridiculous. If Jalen Green's not making the All-Star game, then what the hell? What are we doing? I'm gonna get there. All-Star selections, Harden over Powell, even though Powell's leading the team in scoring. We were gonna get there, but from Dallas' side, and who says you're getting an AD who wants to be there? I'm leaning towards AD just being so furious that he was traded in the first place. Never mind traded by representation that's connected to LeBron, who's supposed to be his homie. If Dallas thinks they're going to get the best version of, and he was unmotivated, as far as I'm concerned, unmotivated is a little bit kind of inconsistent is what I'll say. I'm not going to say unmotivated, inconsistent. He was inconsistent with when he had everything he wanted. He wanted out of LA, he wanted out of New Orleans. He got to LA. He's there playing with his boy in the city of angels, Hollywood, all the rest of it, and he was not consistent. So if I'm Dallas, what makes you think now he's not in a good mood, he's perplexed, he's feeling, he's feeling almost ete brute, undermined, and you think Dallas you're gonna get the best version. It's different than sometimes you get traded and you're like, I'm gonna show them. You go on a revenge tour. I don't see Anthony Davis being on a revenge tour. I see Anthony Davis being thunderstruck and MIA and Dallas falling out of and being in the play-in and not even making the playoffs. If I'm going to move Luka Doncic, I'm doing it for Anthony Edwards. Hold on, let me come back. No. I can't. If I'm Dallas, what are you doing? Is you're going to trade Luka for Anthony Davis? If I'm Dallas, I'm trading Luka for Shea. I'm trading Luka. I said Ant-Man. I'm trading Luka for Wemby. Anthony Davis? I'm trading Luka for Tatum. Jaylen Brown. This was personal. This was ego, and what I mean? This was rushed. I feel Dallas, I feel like clearly. And shout out to Rob Pelinka and shout out to, just, striking while the iron is hot. This could, I'm feeling Darko Milicic vibes on this. That's what I'm feeling. We might not hear from the Dallas Mavericks ever again. I'm sorry. It's an hour into this episode. Keep all of these receipts. Keep them all. You know, if I'm the dad, yeah, stand up, SandCity. We standing on all this. We standing on all of these takes. And I'm still not done with the Lakers. But to the Dallas Mavericks, this reminds me of that Detroit Piston team. And Joe Dumars doing what he shouldn't have done after they lost in 2008 and blowing it up. Okay? Have we heard from the Pistons in the last 17 years since Joe Dumars blew it up? We haven't. And they done finally got somebody in Bernie Bickerstaff who maybe could get the ship right. It's been 17 years since you traded Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson, whoever the heck you traded him from. And you still haven't recovered. If I'm Dallas, you make the finals, then you're going to give up Luka Doncic? Come on now. I got to pull this up, man. I got to pull this up. We got, you know what I mean? And we still not done with the Lakers. Team USA basketball. Let me, you know what I'm looking for. Give me the imagery. Let's go. Come on, people. We got it. I don't care. You know what I mean? We late night on this. We in the place to be, folks. SandCity Sports in the place to be. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Folks, I'm the Dallas Mavericks. I could have any of these players. You know what I mean? I trade Luka for Anthony Davis. Not Steph Curry. Not Jason Tatum. Yes, Kevin Durant. Not Anthony Edwards. Come on, people. Hold on. Can you? I mean, Bam is younger. Hallie, younger. In his prime. Coming into his prime. Booker, younger. N.B.A, you know what you're getting in terms of the injuries. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy is more like this guy. For the talent, fine. But he's not consistent. I'm yelling. It's late. I don't care. I got to do this. What is Dallas doing? Okay, I want to, I'm only trading if I'm Dallas and you talk about trading Luka Doncic, you better give me Anthony Edwards. Okay. Like even the Steph Curry, because the timelines are not Luka Doncic is a decade younger than Steph Curry. So that's where the whole, with Durant and Curry and like even LeBron, and same thing with AD, they're just older. That's where Booker makes a lot more sense. And Luka is younger than. We got to get this. He's younger than Booker. Pull this up. Got to get my. Luka Doncic. What is he? He's turning what? 26. He's going to be turning 26 this month. Shout out to Black History Month. Devin Booker is what? 28. Right? So 2 years older. About the same. Jason Tatum, similar, Tatum, yes. Ant-Man, yes. Booker, yes. Bam, yes. Hallie and somebody else, maybe. Everybody else, no. No. Timelines don't match up, no. I'm sorry. So, talk about a gamble, talk about things getting personal. Like, I have no idea. And even those things being established, I feel like this deal, Adam Silver wants to veto the deal. Is it, well, I mean, maybe, LA now, but again, the Lakers the Lakers return, like Luka Doncic does not, and I'm saying this, yeah, he does not make the Lakers the favorites as far as I'm concerned. On paper, you can say what you want to say. In 2K, go have at it. In real life, their best chance, I feel, is this year. Right? I just don't have an idea of where this is going. And I can see, I'm just looking at, okay, so the Lakers, they don't win it this year. Let's say, and let's say they don't even make the conference finals, which, now there's crazy expectations, and they don't even make the conference finals. Let's include that. Okay, so Luka, you were in, a big, Dallas, big market, Texas, everything's bigger in Texas, but you're not in one of the three major markets. So now, Luka, you're in a major market. So you're going to have to take that criticism, scrutiny, so on and forth. Okay? And, I see they're going to struggle. It's going to take time. And you have two sensitive megastars. Right? Luka don't want to hear no criticism, and we know LeBron don't want to hear no criticism. Well, you're going to be criticized. So how are you going to, that's, and before I, got a lot to, it's late, hey, it's a beautiful thing. I'm concerned about the interpersonal things for the Lakers. Okay, so boom. So boom, so boom. See, now I gotta see how we can get this for you, because we just discussed this, and my people on the chat, they coming through. They're coming through for I got to see how I can get this stuff to you. Um, okay, right? Some of these things that we're talking about. Let me see if I can get this for you on the screen. Imagery. It's not that image that I'm seeing here. Okay, how can we get this? I'm not adding no locations. We trying to make it do what it do. Hold on, I think we learning a little bit. We troubleshooting here. Let me see. No, I don't want to make a sticker. I'm just gonna save this. My bad, people, with the technical difficulties. We trying to work through it and get it right. Seeing what we can do. I think I have a way to get, to troubleshoot some things. I think I got a way to troubleshoot. Work with me now. We ain't doing, you know what I mean? But I gotta, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. Let me see if we can, okay, boop, over here. What are we doing over here? Can we, no. Can we come back over here? I don't want to, because my live is good. My live is good. Nothing's affecting the live. Okay, we have people that might be checking in, people not checking in. That's okay. But I gotta do. Hold on. can, just so I can, okay, rock with me. Rock with me now. All right, good. Goody gumdrop. So now we can, all right, we making it happen, people. Is that the best? Hold on. Save. Boop. Put it up. Okay. Let me come to another page. Boop. Poor production here. Very poor production. But progress over perfection. Now we can come back here. Progress over perfection, people. These delays are not cool. I got it. No, it's not what I. Can I share a screen when? No, okay. I don't know if I want to share that one. Hold on. No, I can't do it that way. I don't want to do it that way. All right, we gotta do it the other way. Poor production. Man. How do I get these images? See if I can do it through messages. Oh my goodness. Now I don't waste everybody's time, and I haven't. Say my browser lacking. Let me just X some of these out. I guess our connection is still strong. Your technical difficulties are what they are. I'm trying to navigate it. Not doing a really good job. Such and said. Okay. Let's just go with this. Nope. There it is. That's what I was looking for. All right, finally. Thank you. Thank you very much. Go ahead. All right, folks. We talked about this. Okay? Took me a while to get it for you. But X this out. Okay? Right? You still don't trade them. It still makes no sense. Okay? But Early on in the Sand City, we discussed he's he's a husky dude. But within all of that, he's still one of, if not the most elite scorers in the NBA. And beyond that, he's reliable, specifically when it matters most in the playoffs. So this is nonsense to me because he was big last year. And what did the Mavericks do? They went to the finals. Okay, so it's your boy's fault. It took me a little while. I'm learning. We doing a little, you know what I mean? We getting the different things for the Sand City show. But this is a non-starter for me. Okay, it's not irrelevant. It does need to be worked on in terms of his longevity. But for the time being, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, you know what I mean? Now, he's husky and we're worried and nonsense. Noon sense. I say it, I'm saying it, say it again. Because you went to the finals within this circumstance and scenario. And there was nothing prohibiting you from making a run this year right now. Forget the All-Star game and the nonsense. There's a lot of ridiculousness with the All-Star game. Okay, which, you know what I mean, we've been doing this for, we might have to, it is what it is. This saying said this is going to be one for the books because we just got so much to discuss. Okay, haven't even gotten into the Carolina, my Knicks, the All-Star game, the Super Bowl. We going in this Super Bowl week. All of this has to take a back seat. All right, because right, chat's going bananas. It's 2:00 in the morning on the East Coast. We doing what we making it happen. We making it do what it do. Okay, but again, no. The Lakers still won this trade outright. No two ways about it. I have no idea what even Utah's doing in the mix. Okay, but they making the Utah is just out there middling, gargantuan deals. Okay, he's husky now. He was husky then. You went to the finals. He can be 300 pounds. That's a little bit pushing it. But if he continues to play the same way, the Lakers can knock some people out. Right? Because, right, the Mavericks and the OKC last year, and OKC is young and, probably, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but didn't win that series. Say it how you want to say it. Okay? And they couldn't handle those two dominant players. Well, guess what? They're going to have to handle, and yes, I'm saying it, LeBron, dominant. He's going to be rested. He's going to be ready. He's going to be out there. And as far as I'm concerned, he's not going to be on his own, which has been the case with Anthony Davis over the years, which, bottom line, is why this happened. Again, notwithstanding the entire doing business with friends, AD being represented by Clutch Sports being run by LeBron James, all of those things. When we're talking championships, the Lakers are much better with Luka Doncic now than with Anthony Davis. And he shouldn't have made the All-Star team anyway. And that's going to be, Anthony Davis and LeBron James at the All-Star game. Crazy. Hey, advantage Lakers. Now, then, it's just makes no sense for Dallas. Who they got in return, where they're going from here. They lost this trade. They're losing their championship window if they haven't already lost it. Bench reacts in real time. Hold on, let me see this. We got some other things. Pull this up. No, I don't want to hear you. We'll see if we can get it on. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull up. Let's see if we can get, you know, everybody's reacting. Let's see if that's right on the ESPN. They're probably right on ESPN since it was an ESPN update. This is just wild. Stephen A. Smith may be the biggest trade in NBA history. Wendy, LeBron has wanted to play with Luka for years. See if we can get the Portland Trailblazers reaction. Can't get it. Needed the link. Got to get better with my production videos. Everybody, including and all right. So we're gonna finish up with on the Lakers side, okay? And Wendy, nobody's more locked in than Brian Windhorst, and LeBron's been eyeing this. We want to talk about Godfather status, friends close, enemies closer. You know, and LeBron player empowerment and where he won this deal. He has his championship window remains open. They are considerably better. They got as much, they are you kidding me? They could I'm AD coming from Chicago, winning the national, I respect AD and who he is, what he means, all of those things. I can't trust AD. I cannot. As gifted as he is, as team first, as he conducts himself, the injuries, and he's too laid back. Now, that being said, I'm not giving him enough credit for how he impacts the game defensively. Going all the way back to when he was at Kentucky and just, he's understated. He's a willing passer. So his player efficiency is up there with the Draymond Greens of the world. And I haven't given him enough credit for that. Point taken, made, whatever. I can't say point taken because I made the point. He's not reliable. I cannot count on him being on the floor. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So nightcap is going on too. I didn't think that was a live night, is it? So Unk and Ocho is doing what they do. Okay, you know what I mean? We own this, folks. It's a beautiful thing. SandCity, hour and a half, and we ain't even scratched the surface yet on this night. Talking about the biggest trade in NBA history, and we thought, I thought I was late to the party. Your boy, I'm right on time for the action. Okay, so Lakers, they Genie Bus. I mean, they did the doggone thing. They did the doggone thing, and now it's about making it happen. As we move over to Dallas Mavericks side, folks, ask yourself, who's more enthusiastic, Luka Doncic or Anthony Davis today? Luka's taking his game to Hollywood to play with LeBron. Luka, if I can make a championship with Kyrie Irving work, a championship run, I know I can make a championship run with LeBron James work. You know what I mean? And the baton is going to be passed to me in 4 or 5 years. I'm going to have the Lakers. I'm in now a major market. And Luka, for whatever you want to talk about him being husky, you know what I mean? He's Luka's Hollywood. And it's LeBron, come on in. Commercials, movies, you know what I mean? Now we got a huge star in a huge market. Who's happier tonight? Okay? Luka, and you didn't, and feeling the disrespect from Dallas, even though you did me a favor, and now I'm really going to show you. Right? And again, and this is coming now, I don't see Anthony Davis has never been like that. Maybe this is going to bring the Chicago out of Anthony Davis, and he's going to go back to, to his dominant years when he was with New Orleans, specifically when they brought in Boogie Cousins for that 1 year and they were balling. Maybe this is going to bring the best out of Anthony Davis. I'm saying it's going to be like what happened with Lamar Odom. And Anthony Davis is going to be so frustrated and furious that he's being treated like a mere civilian, particularly by his homie. Is Dallas a great landing spot for AD? Yes. Good city, but woo. Now you talk about Jason Kidd. You had to find some kind of way to get through to Kyrie Irving, and you did it. If anybody can do it, it's going to be Jason Kidd. But in Anthony Davis, and I think that's the angle that J. Kidd will take. You know what I mean? Take all of the disrespect and the frustration and the anger and rage and let it loose on the court. Will he do that? Toin costs? Will he be healthy? No. Are they better with Anthony Davis rather than Luka Doncic? No. They already had energy guys to play defense and rebound, which Anthony Davis wants to do. He does not want to be a 30-point a game scorer. He doesn't want that. Kyrie will surely take more shots. Okay? Another guy that's, you got two guys that you're going to need to rest. You got to rest Kyrie, you're going to have to rest AD. So there's going to be some nights Dallas just without either one of them. And Kyrie plays tonight and AD doesn't. And, they're not going to be on the court at the same time. It's not like now, the second half of the year, they're going to be playing all the time together to get reps. No. This guy's going to be sitting out. That guy's, Dallas, this is the gamble of gambles. And maybe they know what we don't know, what I don't know. I'm standing on all of these takes. So, Casino Royale, Dallas Mavericks. I will apologize effusively, consistently, persistently, overwhelmingly. If I'm wrong on any of these and it turns out in your favor and you had the secret sauce and the knowledge. Okay, you roll this team out, you're not as good as you were with Luka Doncic. Let's assume prime AD and prime Kyrie and the worker bees that they have. Do I have them beating the Lakers? No, I don't. Because Luka is going to get the better of the matchup with Kyrie. And I feel like LeBron is better than Anthony Davis, even today. Anthony Davis, that the way that he plays, right? Because what Anthony Davis should be, how he should have been playing, for all these years when he's been with the Lakers is how Giannis plays, right? That's how AD should play. Reckless abandon, domination on both ends of the floor. He's not healthy enough to play that way. He's not healthy enough. And I don't think he has the mentality to play that way. So, what the Dallas Mavericks could mirror in the best of all possible worlds is the Milwaukee Bucks under the leadership of Doc Rivers. Okay, so Doc Rivers, knows his business. Jason Kidd knows his business. So maybe Jason Kidd will be able to get through to both of these mercurial stars in the same way that Doc got through most of the Dame Lillard. And Giannis, who started, Giannis was in his feelings because he's the one that manufactured the move and it wasn't working. But somehow everybody got in the right page in Milwaukee and they're rolling. So best of all possible worlds, that's what will happen in Dallas. Worst of all possible worlds, AD goes into a shell. Kyrie returns to the old Kyrie. They fall into the play-in. They don't make the playoffs. And, what next? If I'm Anthony Davis, I want to be in Dallas for the weather. But why not go home to Chicago? I never heard any inkling of Anthony Davis wanting to play anywhere rather than the Lakers. I was of the view that it was, he want to go home to play in Chicago. Whether notwithstanding, it's from there. It is what it is. So, look, I didn't think Jason Kidd could do it the first time. With Kyrie, he proved me wrong. So, Jason Kidd, can kind of get through and get them on board and playing the right way and playing together. And Anthony Davis wanting to be there, which I don't see why you wouldn't. You got a highly skilled coach. Now, Billy Donovan knows his business in Chicago, but Jason Kidd knows his business in Dallas. They stay together and they're just in the hunt, in the mix, in a competitive Western Conference. Best case scenario. But the Lakers team now matches up against the Mavericks team in the playoffs. I'm taking the Lakers every day and twice on Sunday. Luka over Kyrie, LeBron over AD. Worker Bees is a wash. So I'm ready to apologize to the gamblers that run the Dallas Mavericks. But I'm also ready to acknowledge that, they made a Detroit Pistons 2008 mistake. They blew something up. They decided to get rid of something, fix something that wasn't broken. All right, and in response, your championship window slams shut and you're back to square one. Why? Right? Because, you had a certain way of doing things and Luka's going to have a different way of doing things and you want to teach him a lesson? Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, folks. Let's see. We're gonna power through. I don't want to leave this storyline because, you come online and it's possible, quite possibly. All right. So what's Wendy saying on this? Not about the Lakers. Not about LeBron. Okay. So thank you. So Wendy's agreeing with me. It's about Mavs and Luka. Wendy's phone is exploded. And the Okay, so we're on the same page. And who am I and who is he? But let's right. And I'm just quoting. We're going. You know what I mean? But you can't see what I'm seeing, which is not right. So let's increase the production value here. Let's get the production value right what it needs to be. Okay. So this is Wendy saying it, and I've told you how I feel. Right? Not about the Lakers. It's not even really about LeBron. Mavs and Luka, new gamblers in town. A stunning trade. Phone going bananas. A rebuke of Doncic, who led them to the finals a half trip around the sun ago. Can't win with Luka. All of this foolishness, defense, conditioning, ability to focus at big moments, which is nonsense because he's one of the most clutch players in the game. The Mavericks, under new ownership, are pulling the plug. Uh, okay. I had to, that needed. I said what I said before. Okay, Wendy is who he is. I'm standing on my takes. You right? You took something that could have been generational. You kidding me? Hold on. Utah comes in, gets a young lion. I like Hood Shafino. His dad, or it might be his uncle, played at Bridgeton when I was there. You know, don't think they can win with Luka. You seeing these buckets that I'm seeing, folks? While being big, while being husky, makes no difference. Okay? Talk about people being bucket getters. So and so is a bucket getter. Should be a picture of Luka Doncic. I don't know why I stopped sharing my screen. That was wrong of me. See, I don't care if we are an hour and 40 into this. I don't need a script. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. We'll come back. Oh, what's going on? Why did this? No. Why did I hit script and now it messed up? Don't need a script. All right, let's come back and let's. I'm just gonna scroll through and see what the heck is going on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. You don't need to. That's first of all, it's not good. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to. I can't X out. All right, good. I hit it again. It comes back. Because there's all sorts of madness on Twitter. We don't really need to. But I just want to scroll through. We'll keep this going. Yep, we got another one. All right, Van Latham got some bars I'm gonna get to, but that's why King Josiah is on one. All right. Poor production. First of all, let's come back. Share it. We're going in and out. Yep. Right? What are they, meaning the Dallas Mavericks, doing? Meanwhile, all these guys having cell phones on the bench is crazy. Games going on, and these guys are on the bench catching a beating. Lakers, what have you done? I'm hearing people. Number of folks are live. We got a couple people. I got a couple people rocking with us on Twitter. A couple other platforms have a few more. People are rocking with me on Twitter and they're listening and looking at Twitter. So I appreciate you. But yeah, I and we gonna have to go over 2 hours on this one. It's just a must because I have to get into my All-Star game. But apologies in advance for the production or whatever. I feel my reactions and what I've said, when it's been fluid, it's been some choppy at times, is consistent with what others are saying. Okay, all the respect in the world for Wendy. We're seeing some clips from just people reacting. Okay, and I'm standing on what I said before I knew any of that. That's just me and my takes that I done made clear. Okay, and I feel that now others can kind of, but Wendy broke it down. This would have never happened under Mark Cuban. I'm repeating some things, but I just want to, in summation, just be clear on my feelings on this. One billionaire is not another billionaire. The new billionaires came in and took over the Dallas Mavericks, looking at things, and they didn't like this and they didn't like that, and so they want to do things their way. Okay. There's a chance that they have the secret sauce and the hidden knowledge that myself and others, let's just say, do not have. And if indeed they do, I will credit, respect, 1,000%. Okay. But we've had owners come into the NBA, i.e., Mikhail Prokhorov with the Brooklyn Nets, wanting to swing big and do things and, make it happen, right? And they're out of here, meaning the league, okay, in under a decade, right? That's where this ownership group of the Dallas Mavericks is headed in my direction, in my estimation. You came in, you bought a team, and you live La Vida the Vida Loca, and again, whatever the percentage is that I'm sure they're well aware of this working, or I do not see it. And what I'm saying clearly is the Dallas Mavericks or the new look Detroit Pistons, um, circa 2008. Different than the Pistons in those years because they just broke through to make the finals, and then decided to blow it up. I'm predicting a train wreck disaster. Harsh, hot take. I'm standing on it because none of the pieces fit in my mind. Does Kyrie want to play with AD? Does AD want to play with Kyrie? You know, um, can Jason Kidd manufacture what Doc Rivers has done, the professionalism and consistency uh, that they have in Milwaukee? But Milwaukee, as I noted previously, is out of the playoffs in the second round, in my view. And then in the offseason, Damon, Giannis are going to want out. I appreciate the people that we have rocking with us late night. Please like, comment, subscribe. I can see the chat. It's late night, but hey, we where we need to be because we had, and I was feeling some type of a way that goes to show people keep doing what you're doing, keep having the passion. SandCity Sports, we standing up. We're right where we need to be at the time we need to be there. Could have went to bed early, but we right in the mix of arguably, if not the greatest trade in NBA history, the biggest trade in NBA history. It's top five. There's no doubt about it. This is a top five trade in the 75 plus year history of the NBA. SandCity Sports is right into the mix. Okay, thankful that we got this going on. We knew that we were going to do the episode. We came in late, but it was seamless. Okay, so we got people rocking with us now. People is rocking with us late night. I see you. I see you, SandCity Sports. Holla at your boy. You know what the topic is. People jump in. I done talked about it for an hour and 50 minutes. I'll talk about it for another hour. I said it. You ain't going nowhere. I got to get to All-Star game because I got things to say about the All-Star game. I got things to say about Duke. I got things to say about my New York Knicks. The entire league has been turned upside down. Trade debt. Who is Bradley Beal? We was talking about Bradley Beal and freaking Jimmy Butler. That's what we was focused on. Okay? These deals, they happen in silence. They happen in silence. Okay? Next thing you know, we have, the late great Jerry West. He would be pleased. He would be, woo. You know what I mean? Just so Dallas L, Lakers. You couldn't have the Lakers got everything in my mind in this deal. They're better. They're just flat out better. And you're always going to have, now they have to, you know what I mean? We can't, I don't want to be too overwhelming and glowing on this from the standpoint of the Lakers. It could implode for them as well. It could implode for them as well. Shout out to those that's rocking with us right now because LeBron and Luka, right? We talked about the Mavericks and the new, Cuban and new ownership group. These guys are both, my way guys, clearly. But hold on. The reporting that, from Wendy and, Luka was not trying to force his way out of Dallas. It hadn't gotten nuclear for Luka. Like, even though he's clearly not on the same page as a new ownership group, Luka was not advocating to be up out of there. He just basically told them, like, I'm Luka Doncic and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna have to like it. Period. Now leave me alone. Now leave me alone. Right? When you're the star, you can tell. Like, Luka's a millionaire and he's talking to billionaires, but he's telling them, leave me alone. I am right. This is like in Hollywood with the A-list stars, and then the studio. At a certain point in time, the millionaire tells the billionaire to shut the heck up and let me go out there and make you some money. Shut up. I'm tired of you. Right? Right? We talk about the NFL. That's why the Cowboys are the Cowboys, because Jerry Jones could not handle those conversations. Jerry Jones could not handle Jimmy Johnson telling him to shut the heck up, edited version, and get out of my face. Jerry Jones couldn't handle that. Robert Kraft can handle that, could handle that. Okay, and now the Cowboys, Jerry Jones got plenty of money. They all have a lot of money. Cowboys somehow are the highest. I was getting late, but I can't. That English is terrible. Cowboys somehow are the most profitable franchise on the planet still. But in terms of winning, okay, have won nothing in the last 30 years, and the Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls. Because, one billionaire, Robert Kraft, could allow a millionaire to have the last word. And one billionaire, Jerry Jones, could not allow a millionaire to have the last word. Right? Since we're talking about Dallas. Because these things happen in Dallas. Right? How the Cowboys are. Interesting, exciting, out of there first round. You can count on it. How the Mavericks will be. I don't know if they're going to be interesting or exciting. I don't know where they go. Kyrie's not young. Anthony Davis, it's a little bit of lag here, but we you know what I mean? Do I need to X out of some of my screens? Let me X out of this. I need to X out of a couple things. Let me bring this right. I'm thankful for the folks that's rocking. We got a couple people. We're not lighting the world up, but we you know what I mean? We're SandCity is where we need to be. We're where we need to be right now in the mix. And still have some further things to discuss. So, yes, Dallas, Lakers, right? But you know what I mean? It just, I have to reiterate, Luka was not, that's wild. That Luka was not on one. That Luka could have made it, there was a way to reach out to him and you still didn't do that in terms of what we're hearing right now. All the way to the Lakers, when there's friction, and there's going to be friction. And I don't want to, because LeBron, LeBron has people. LeBron played with Kyrie. LeBron's played with some personality. So I don't want to, I got to give him credit. And he's not, me first, second, third, and always. LeBron has played with people, so I think LeBron can rock with Luka. I think LeBron will, they're both, Luka's got some swagger. LeBron, you know what I mean? I think LeBron will like the cut of Luka's jib. I think Luka will respect LeBron. And JJ, you got, even though he's not ready, frankly, for this, he's a bright guy, and he has a staff that had, Scott Brooks, others on that staff to because now, Lakers went from, and they're still the Lakers, but now people, hey, because they're gonna, in 2K, you're gonna win with the Lakers. On paper, it works. It works. And then in practice, LeBron has a closer, and I've said it, and let's just, and LeBron can close, but now he also is with a closer. And it's LA, and it's fresh and new. And then for Luka, I'm saying to myself, okay, this is all going to be mine soon. Would I rather? And he didn't have a problem with being in Dallas, but if I had my druthers, why not a bigger market with as good a weather? You understand? It's so Brave New World, new look Lakers, Mavs, different direction. And we're going to be hearing a lot more on this going forward. Okay, so we've been rocking for 2 hours, which is what it is. We got to talk about the All-Star game. We got to talk about the All-Star teams. No. All right, so let's share the screen. We done talked, you know, and talked and talked and talked. Anybody that wants anything more on the LeBron Luka blockbuster, hit him up, hit me up. But this All Star, you know what I mean? I need to, we gotta. Okay, the East is not that bad. All right, Cleveland deserved two. They got two. I would have said three. Had no problem with that. Had no problem with Cleveland getting three. Dame for the Bucks. Okay, you know. Heck is Tyler Hero doing on his team? Okay, I'm happy for Tyler making the first All Star game. All that stuff. Does Tyler Hero belong on the All Star team before? Oh no, hold on. So Cleveland's got three. Good, good. I'm not. Hold on. Let me come back so I can't see myself. Can't see myself. So shout out to Citadel. I guess that's a movie. Honey Bunny. All the rest of this stuff. I don't know if we need to continue to see the advertisements there. Where the heck is this screen? Can I X out of this? No, I don't. Hold on. Took me to another freaking screen. I guess once cookies. All right, I guess we got to continue to see the ads over there. All right, so Cleveland got three. They deserve three. I have no problem with that. Got no problem with Spicy P representing the Pacers. Obviously, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, who have slipped a little bit. Dame don't have a problem with that. In terms of Tyler Hero, and this is one where you're happy for people, honestly. But let's take a look here. Okay. Oh no, the Heat are in the 6th seed. Okay, the Heat are 6, so they're they added the play in. But Tyler Hero, Tyler Hero over Trae Young, when Trae Young is averaging 22 and 11, I believe he leads the league in assists. That. Okay, but the Heat are one game over 500. The Hawks are 5 games under 500. So on the winning side of it, okay, that's kind of tough for me. But you say, hey, if they were closer to 500, there's a difference between, I think, yeah. Trae is my only question there. But the records kind of evidence. Okay, over to the West. Ant-Man, yes. Harden, no. Norman Powell, right? If you're going to slight, but okay, so you slight Trae because of winning. You can't slide Harden because he plays in the same team. But I would have liked to have seen Norman Powell get some love. I think they're playing just as, each playing just as well. And it would have been nice to see him get, this year, that first All-Star game. Wemby, obviously the Thunder need to. Sengun, yes. Jaren Jackson, yes. AD, no. And I'm swapping out AD and I'm giving the Rockets 2 All-Stars. Okay, Anthony Davis, I'm sorry. And I don't see how. Okay, the Lakers did a 5 seed, great. They're gonna tell me the Rockets at the two. The Rockets are the 2 seed in the West, and Jalen Green's not an All Star, but Anthony Davis is an All Star. No, no. Anthony Davis has to go. Jalen Green can get up in there. I'm sorry. Rockets deserve 2 All Stars. Being the so the Celtics don't deserve 2 All Stars. The Knicks don't deserve 2 All Stars. No, you're hating on them because they're a younger team. Even you can go to Memphis. Getting Ja in there. Jalen Green is deserving, or Ja Morant deserving, or Bane, or Ibaka. I just don't see. I don't think this is an All Star year for Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. You know, the Mavs being completely shut out. No, 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 no. Okay, folks. So yeah, we've been rocking with you, SandCity Sports, making it do what it do. Historic night in terms of the trade. And I'm glad that we were with you, been with you, and to be continued. You know what I mean? Do your passion project, folks. Don't let the passion project skip to the side in any way, shape, or form. Don't let it. You know what I mean? And stick with it. I am your host, the Cape Cod Kid, artist formerly known as Andre King. Appreciate you. Historic night, all-time trade. And SandCity Sports is right up in the mix, being where we need to be. Thank you so much. And of course, we're going to see you the next time, folks. Peace.